Hola Amigos, welcome to another video, an exciting one today. It is section 4 of the North Downs Way, joined by Mike from Higgsy Bear Outdoors.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. First time I've met Mike. He's a subscriber of mine and got in touch and wanted to join me on a walk, so here he is. Make sure you check his channel out and subscribe. Relatively new channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get him some followers and subscribers, and be sure to leave him a comment as well. So to the walk, we're at the bottom of Box Hill in Surrey, which is near Dorking. We've just crossed the River Mole on the stepping stones. You've just seen that in the footage, and we have got to walk up Box Hill, which starts here. It is one of the hardest hills on the whole of the North Downs Way. So it's relatively early. What is the time? 20 past 11. It's not early. So it'd be good to get this done first thing, and then we sort of follow the top of the ridge of the North Downs, heading towards Merstham. Hopefully going to be camping around a place called Colley Wood this evening, and as usual Tom will come and join us. He's doing a walk nearby. Mike unfortunately can't camp tonight. He's got things to do tomorrow, but nevertheless he's here for the day, which should be good. A little bit of company along the way. So yeah, it's a 10-mile section, so I think it's about 5.5 miles today and then 4.5 tomorrow, plus running back to the camera which always adds the miles up. But yeah, let's get on with it. Let's get to the top and we'll show you the views from the top of Box Hill, because they are phenomenal. They're really good up there. So yeah, we'll see you en route. Oh, this hill is a killer. Proper calf burner.
Yep.
Never ending steps. Apparently we're not far from the top now though, which is good. But near enough midday sun. It's not good. Not good doing it with a bag on. Yes. We have made it to the top of Box Hill. 586 feet above sea level we're at, and the actual summit of the hill is behind the camera over there at 682 foot. Oh, I'm dying after walking up there. So Box Hill is actually Britain's first country park and is home of this zigzag road which featured in the 2012 Olympic cycle race, the time trials. That's the zigzag road, is the road that you drive up if you want to park at the top. What hill.
Wow.
How are your calves?
Burning.
Burning, yeah. It should be relatively flat now along the top of the ridge, so as you see I've taken my bag off just to have a little 5-minute break, glass of water. But we can sit and admire this amazing view before heading off back into the trees. we're about a mile and a half in, and I've just gone up another hill. Please, no more hills. Excuse my cough. I am actually walking today with a new pair of walking shoes on, which I thought I'd give a go. Here they are. Get them in the sun. They are from Decathlon. They are Quencher, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Quencher. They were 35 quid. So not the cheapest ones they do. I think the cheapest were 15 quid. But where I keep walking in boots, I thought it'd be nice to have some summer shoes. And seeing as we're at the later part of summer now, for 35 quid, if they only last me the next month or two, so be it. But so far they're quite comfy. But I'm sure see how much my feet ache tomorrow at the end of the walk. Got a new hat, I've got a new water bottle, and I've got a new cooking system that I'm going to cook on tonight. So stay tuned to see that happen. Brockham Limeworks flourished in this area, with a clanking network of narrow gauge railways to carry chalk from the quarries to the lime kilns and down to Betchworth. The works closed in 1936 and the area has since been reclaimed by nature. Now managed by the Surrey Wildlife Trust, it is a site of special scientific interest, due in particular to the 8 species of bat that occupy the old kilns, which you pass along the North Downs Way. Okay, so we have walked through Betchworth, or bypassed Betchworth, seen the lime kiln there. It's pretty spectacular. Stood there, surrounded by nature and wildlife, taking back what it belongs. Now we're gently heading uphill. We're actually following a road that I sometimes drive down if the motorway is blocked on the way home from work, so it's nice to see the road from a different perspective, from a walker's perspective. And I know that we have to cross the road a little bit further on, as I have seen the North Downs Way sign many times. There's nothing much of interest now according to the guidebook until we get to Colley Wood, but we're sort of half in a valley, half at the top of a ridge, if that makes sense. We're sort of in a bit that sort of links two ridges together. So shortly we should be going back up the hill and then heading towards the Colley Wood, and then we can sort of chill out there, which will be pretty cool. So yeah, let's keep walking. We reckon pushing on to 3 miles now, so but we've taken it nice and easy, enjoying the sun, enjoying this Aston Martin. Cool, right, let's get a move on, let's get going. So we're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, I'm homebound. No, we're walking up the start of Colley Hill, which is an incredibly steep hill, which is an old bridle way called, well, it used to be called Clifton Lane. The guidebook says it's now sort of used by whooping adrenaline junkies hurtling down the hill on their mountain bikes. But as soon as we get to the top of the hill, we're more or less at Colley Hill, where we want to stop for lunch and meet Tom. And then from there, for me tomorrow, it's more or less downhill. So, hey, right, let's take this slowly and gently. My legs are killing me already. Let's go. Oh, we've made it up the hill. That was tough.
That was really tough.
Really tough.
Yeah.
It was right. There's a tree there. We'll make it to the tree. Stop. Next tree. Stop. Next tree. Stop. Yeah, this heat as well. It doesn't help. But we made it to the top, and we're greeted by an old coal post. Now, I love these things because most people just walk past them and don't know what they are, and just and they sort of just disappear into the landscape. But they are an old iron post bearing the symbol of the City of London, and they were basically a boundary post for people bringing coal into London, and this would be the marker point of where you would actually pay tax on the coal you were bringing in. So if I'm stood here, I have to pay no tax, so I'm carrying my coal. That'll be 2 shillings, please. So yeah, they are. There's some 300 of them. I think a lot of them are actually still there. They're solid iron. They were all forged by one man or one company and his team. And yeah, they're a little symbol to Britain's past. If you look out closely around the City of London, you will see them. Made it. Colley Hill. Let's head up this path, see the views, and relax. How's that for a monster view? That's incredible. It looks like we are on top of the world in Surrey. They're lovely. That one wasn't. It was a bit sour. Nature's candy, eh? We have found an old water tower from 1911. The Sutton District Water Company. Can't go in, these big iron gates are in the way, but look at that, wicked condition. That's pretty cool. And then I think we're literally 2 minutes from, there's like a stone structure that they built with benches in, so that's where we're heading for. And I'm starving, so I can't wait to get some grub on the boil. But yeah, these views are incredible. Look at that. Right, yeah, so we're sat on Colley Hill. I nearly forgot what it's called then. I swear I'm not with it today. The heat must be going to my head. Yeah, we are sat looking at these amazing views. I mean, people would pay money to come and look at something like this, and this is on our doorstep. And even better that we've walked to it, so it's much more of an achievement. So the time is about 3:30. I'm gonna ring Tom in a minute, see where he is. But we're supposed to be meeting him here. But yeah, he's doing a walk as well, so it depends on how far he's through his walk. And then I will be camping in the woods sort of around here. Tom knows a good spot where he's camped before. So very shortly Mike's gonna disappear off and run back to the car back at Box Hill, which would be quite cool. I don't think he's gonna film it, but I think that'd be really cool, doing a walk one way and then running the other way. But no, it's been a great walk so far, and I'm gonna eat some food now because I'm absolutely starving. So I will show you what I'm gonna cook, and I'll show you my new cooking setup, which I have tried to use on the last 2 camps, and both times haven't been able to use for one reason or another. So yeah, let's get some food out, let's get on the boil, let's replenish the fluids and the energy. Sweet. Right, we've got the new fire maple, it's very loud, on the boil. That, pretty cool. So 250ml water in there, that should boil up really, really quickly. But while that's boiling, it's time to say goodbye to Mike.
See you later.
Good to see you, mate. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Enjoy your... It's all right, and let's enjoy your run back.
I'll let you know how I get on.
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll get something planned for another one.
Perfect.
Certainly before it gets too cold. You want to try a hammock camp out as well soon, so yeah, might give that a go in the local woodlands. Cool, right, thanks for coming, mate. So make sure you check out his channel. It's Higgsy Bear Outdoors. There'll be a link in the description below. There'll be a little pop-up in a second with his logo on it, like I do for everyone else.
Excellent.
So yeah, cool, right, enjoy your run, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
As soon as I put the camera down, the water was boiled very, very quickly. So I filled up this semolina with vegetables. So I think it's gonna be like a couscous sort of dinner, lunch. Tom's gonna be another hour and a half, so I'm just gonna chill out with that behind me. Lovely, 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 lovely. So we got semolina with vegetables. Been cooking away about 10 minutes. Let's get in and have a look. Oh, I can't open it. Oh, quite a big meal. Look at that. That's lovely. Lovely vegetable. Lots of vegetables. Good stuff for you. Loads of stuff in there. There we go, all full up. Before Mike left, he was kind enough to get me a drink. Now, I'm not drinking, and I haven't done for 70 days. Today's the 70th day. I've not touched a drop of alcohol, which Mike knew. So he has given me, very kindly, a Fentiman's Curiosity Cola. So it is botanically brewed cola drink with natural herbal extracts. Oh, I'm looking forward to this, and I was going to drink it tonight, but I thought as soon as the sun's nice and I'm waiting for Tom, sitting on this bench, I might as well have a nice cordial drink, or soda drink. I mean, oh, look at that, fizzes up nicely. Oh, it smells good. So carbonated water, fermented ginger root extract, pear juice concentrate, yeast, sugar, flavourings, caramel. No artificial sweeteners, flavours or preservatives. Traditional cola. Delicious. That's well nice. Yeah, that's well nice. I I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And our chances are I'm going to down a lot because I'm well thirsty. But guys, seeing as I'm not drinking anymore, if anyone's got any suggestions of anything for me to try on my camps, I used to do sort of beer reviews, cider reviews, drink reviews with Tom. But if there's any other sort of funky soft drinks that you think I should try and review for you, then please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'll give you my thoughts on this one. Whoa, fizzy. It tastes okay, so it doesn't taste like a Coca-Cola. They're obviously mainstream, but for me this tastes very much like a traditional cola. It tastes like the sort of cola you'd get like a cola flavoured ice pop that's melted and you get the bottom bit. That's what it tastes like, which is delicious. So thanks Mike, really appreciate that. I really appreciate you carrying it the whole way here. There's quite a bit of weight to that. So yeah, let's just sit and enjoy the sun, sit and enjoy the view and wait for Tom. Ahoy hoy, brother Tom. Point. Oh, how you doing?
Alright.
How you doing, mate?
Yes. Right, mate.
It's like 2 months, isn't it?
It's been a while.
It's been a long while, yeah.
Oh. Yes.
So at the top of Colley Hill there is a monument that is unfortunately behind these gates, so we can't go in and have a look, but underneath, looking up, there's the mosaic roof under there which depicts the solar system. I can see Saturn. Don't really know why it's here. For the benefit of the public, by Lieutenant Colonel Robert William, and then there's a date on it. English 1909. Presented to the corporation of the Borough of Reigate for the benefit of the public, blah 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 blah. Yeah, what a shame we can't go in. There you can see the sun up there at the centre point. Saturn, some other planets. No jokes about Uranus. So the monument is on the edge of a woodland, so I think we're going to go in there and try and camp, find a spot. Might still be a bit too early at the minute, but we're going to have a little scout around and have a look and see if we can see the silver spotted skipper. Must be an abundance of them around here. Get out of my woods. Get out of my swamp. We found a nice little flat spot away from the path. Path is the other side of these bushes, so we shouldn't really be seen. And there's a bit of deadfall around, but it looks quite old. It looks like it's probably from the storm we had earlier in the year. This looks like a nice little spot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Cool, right, let's get set up. So, first of all, brought the chair with me, which is really comfy. Tom didn't bring his today, so unlucky, mate. So we've got the lounge shan, tent of choice, loads of room in here. Obviously blends in well with the surrounding area, so that people from the path can't see us. All the usual kit: cook pot, baby wipes, bottles of water, bag, shoes. My shoes are there because I brought me flip-flops. What a genius idea for a summer camp. And then inside the tent, usual setup, same old sleeping bag, but this time we've got a green climate static V mat, which I got as a replacement for the red one that went down. So Climate actually sent that to me free of charge, so thanks Climate. And then I can't even shut that up. And then Tom is in his Terra Nova laser comp. It survives. Yes. He was very close to selling this because it wasn't quite well, it's sagging a little bit, but
sagging on one side, yeah.
Turns out he set it up in his garden, loosened a few straps, tightened a few bolts, put some gaffer tape on it, tied it up with cable ties, and it seems to work. No, he didn't. He just, a few of the straps were tensioned wrong, so he's fixed that, and it seems to have worked. I know this is one of his favourite tents of all time.
Yeah.
He loves it, and obviously it's a warm night, so
Vents up.
the vents are up.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, right, it's it's about, I don't know, what is it, 6:45?
Yeah, probably near a 7 now.
Yeah. So we're gonna have dinner shortly. I mean, I've seen a few people go along the footpath and no one's looked over to us, so we must be doing all right. But I might have to have some bug spray in a sec, mate. I can feel them biting my ankles. Right, welcome back to camp, guys. Sunset was awesome. We actually sat for another sort of 20 minutes, half an hour after the sun went down, just looking at the view, and then we thought we'd best come back, check on the tents. Occasionally keep hearing the gate going behind us, so yeah, we're not far from the path at all. In fact, we can see people, but it's very difficult for them to see us, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it's getting dark now, so I'm probably going to have a hot chocolate very shortly and then hit the sack, so there's probably not going to be much filming tonight, if any. And I suppose we'll see you in the morning. So, night, guys.
Good morning, everyone. What a peaceful morning, nice and calm. I didn't sleep too well, I don't know why, because it's really flat, really calm. Heard the gate go a couple of times, but yeah, gonna get some water in the bowl, have some breakfast, pack the tents down and head off on our way. Gonna get on with it. So the hot chocolate today is, it's a white hot chocolate options. Oh, that's not bad actually. It's quite nice. And then breakfast, we've got another decathlon special, 4 clars. It is apple and red currant porridge. So I'm just letting that warm through and rehydrate. Then we'll tuck into that very shortly. doesn't feel like it's going to take long to pack down, so I might just crack on with that, and then I'll come back, bring you back when I carry on with the walk. Right, we've actually decided to come and have breakfast in the restaurant, in the restaurant at our campsite. And the restaurant at our campsite is the Hill. So yeah, that was what I've got: apple and red currant porridge, and of course we're on the bench by the English Memorial, and that's where we're looking out to. So there's actually, I'll talk to you a little bit about the walk. So it's not far to go. Yeah, turns out I've done about 6 miles, I think. According to Mike, he texted me and said that he turned his Strava on his watch on the way back yesterday, and it was about 6.5 miles. So we've actually done further. Looking at the map, all I've got to do is go over Reigate Hill. Well, this is technically Reigate Hill behind us. Past the fort, and then it just slowly sort of goes down through a golf course into Merstham. So it's a relatively easy walk. So if I've got 4.5 miles to go, Tom's only got 3 miles to go. If that. I feel like I'm going to smash it out if it's gentle downhill. We might as well go and do something. I'll get done in a couple of hours, and then
Hopefully.
then we can go and do something else. But yeah, waffling on. Let's give this a go, shall we?
Not bad. Refreshing.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, not bad at all. Really into porridge at the moment. Yeah, lovely.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later on.
Good walk. See you later.
I've come across a concrete structure, brick-built structure, which is full of rubbish and looks to be World War II. Some sort of lookout post. Obviously them trees probably weren't there when this was built. No information on it, nothing in the guidebook, so let's keep walking. Clearing in the trees was created at 5:42 p.m. on the 19th of March 1945 when a B-17G aircraft, a flying fortress, crashed into the side of Reigate Hill, killing all 9 crew members on board. These memorial wingtips, carved from oak, are placed exactly a distance apart that the real B-17G wingtips flew. The crew were from the 384th Bomberant Group of the United States Army Air Corps. They were flying back to their base at Grafton Underwood in Northamptonshire after an operation near German-Czech border. Shortly after the memorial, we come across a massive water tower, concrete water tower with an aerial. This feeds the water for Reigate on the below the hill down there, and Tadworth, which is that way. Now, as I'm walking down this path, I can see Reigate Fort through the trees, but I don't know if I can get in or whether there's an entrance further along, but I'll give you some information on Reigate Fort. Reigate Fort, at 754 feet above sea level near the summit of Reigate Hill, was one of 13 military depots built along the North Downs towards the end of the 19th century as a supply line for defences against feared invasion by the French, which never came. After a period of occupation by the Scouts, Reigate Fort was refurbished by the National Trust and opened to the public in 2007. Okay, the fort is open to the public. There's not a lot here actually, it's just mounds, so a bit of architecture and quite a lot of information boards telling you what they were. For example, this bit here was the casemates. 1898 construction plans for the fort to indicate that these were built as a mobilisation centre, original tool store. That's down there. Fortunately everything's all locked up, but I'm sure if I walk up these stairs we will have a good view. Hey, look at that. So yeah, great vantage point up here. Seeing anything coming over that would defend ourselves against the French. Going to continue down the path and go through Gatton Park, which then eventually leads down to Merstham. It's a hot day again. Good to get this over and done with quick as I can, so I can stop and have some water, replenish the fluids. It's an old shed. It's owned by National Trust, so they've obviously got stuff in here for open days when they teach people about the fort. But anyway, let's keep going. Lovely little pit stop there at the coffee shop on Reigate Hill. Bacon shear batter and a cup of tea, North Downs way, this way. Cool, making sure I don't get lost. So now entered Gatton Park, which should be for the next sort of maybe half an hour, 40 minutes walking through here at sort of leisurely pace. Yeah, it's part of the grounds of an old manor house, so I'm hoping that we will pass that shortly, but we will see what's ahead. After a long history of owners, Gatton Park is now under shared ownership of the Gatton Trust, who manage the estate for the Royal Alexandra and Albert School, and the National Trust, who manage the land either side of Ray Lane. Okay, at the base of Gatton Park, We're actually about to walk past the school. We come across the Millennium Stones, which were commissioned in the year 2000 to commemorate 2,000 years of Christ. So yeah, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stones. They've all got an inscription on them. Yeah. Not as amazing as something like Stonehenge, but it's a modern day version of that. The Millennium Standing Stones have found a permanent home at Gatton Park after several years as a travelling exhibition. Clearly a modern representation of a Stone Age megalith, they were created for the Jerusalem Trust by sculptor Richard Kinnersley to commemorate the millennium by demonstrating the spiritual power of words and artistic lettering. Okay, we've now reached Reigate Golf Course, which is one of the last bits along this section of the route. The golf course turns into a cricket field, and then a street called Quality Street, which is where Mike picked me up yesterday. So my car is sort of down that way. Whew, toasty, really warm. Right. Well, I think I can see Merstham in the distance, and in fact I can see the motorway bridge that I believe I parked my car against, or up nearby. So that's pretty cool. There we go, look at this, opens out. It's been very dry these last couple of months, so the grass is brown, looks like a desert rather than a typical English green field. But yes, we are nearly back. Time for an ice cream, I think. Okay, that is the end of this section. Section 4 from Box Hill to Merstham. And this is the point of where I will start section 5, and for me it'll be the last section, as I have already done section 6 onwards. So really excited for the next one. I know there's a few big hills in it. I live relatively close to it as well, so I do know the hills. I've never walked up and down them with a big bag on though, so that should be interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. For you guys that have watched the North Downs Way sort of series that I've done, thank you so much. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really enjoy all your comments. I like replying to them. Sometimes I reply to them a little bit late, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. But I endeavour to reply to each and every one of you. And for those of you that haven't subscribed yet, please do. Nearly at 500 subscribers. I'm hoping by the time this video goes out I will have got to 500 subscribers, so really looking forward to that. And then I should get a community page, meaning I can interact with you guys a little bit more as well, give you an insight to my adventures. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Adios amigos. And also I wanted to say thank you so much to Mike, Higgsy Bear Outdoors, and to Tom Outdoors. You both know who you are, and guys, please subscribe to their channels. They're amazing. Thank you. Adios amigos. Bye.